How did we two first meet? So we met on an on an online dating app called Bumble. And fun fact is that she chose me first because for that app, the girl has to swipe the guy and initiate the conversation first.
Yes. Okay, so from my side, we first met on Bumble. We talked for, I think, not too long before we met in person. Do you remember our first meetup?
Yeah, our first meetup, you brought another guy along as a bodyguard.
Okay, so my version of the story is that the first time we met, it was at Tanjong Pagar MRT, and then just nice when we were about to meet, I bumped into my friend, which is a guy, and you couldn't recognize me also.
Yeah, sort of, because it was like 4 weeks into speaking online only, then transiting to cannot really tell properly, yeah.
You and I left the world behind. You and I, for all we know, it couldn't get better than this.
The more lasting impression was really the consistency in your response. Because when we first introduced ourselves online, I told you that I was an FA, right? Then most people typically when they hear that, oh, they are an FA, then they will have like kind of weird response or reaction, right? Most people will have that kind of stigma. Then when we met in person, you were in fact more curious. The kind of questions you were asking were more like, shows that you were genuinely interested, and rather than like I just want to get over the whole date kind of feeling. So I think pretty consistent throughout, all the way till we dated longer. Yeah.
I think what I liked, like when we initially started talking, was also your proactiveness. Like, cause with you, right, you always like reply very fast. Then no need to wait for very long. And like whatever you want, you will just be very proactive to take the initiative. So I think on that side there wasn't any mind games, and that made it like quite like more clear and more clear for me, no.
I think for me, I'm just thankful that we lasted so long, even through all the things. I think especially not the past year, but like I think about 1 year plus ago, that was one of the more challenging moments for both of us in the relationship. So yeah, I think that's something that I'm very thankful for, and looking forward for our own family to also be like that. Yeah. I think it's something that at least we both are aligned on the drive to work towards that kind of direction.
You and I left the world behind. You and I, for all we know.
It was the time that I was trying to find for our proposal spot in Japan. So that was where I knew I wanted to propose, but she didn't know, right? She had no clue. And finding the exact spot was the hardest thing. I think when we found the exact spot and when I proposed to her, I think that was one of the fondest memories we had together. Yeah.
That's also mine.
Thank you for the past 4 years together.
I'm just thankful that you compliment me so well, because so that I don't have to do some things myself. But thank you for always showing up for me whenever I need you to, and always listening to me without judging and being so accepting towards me. I pray that we will get together stronger and better through life.
Amen.